What if the biggest lie we have been told is that owning land in America is only for the wealthy? Because right now, in 2026, small towns across the country are giving land away for free. No mortgage, no rent, no landlord breathing down your neck. Just land. At first it sounds ridiculous, like something you would scroll past online without a second thought. But this is real, and it is aimed at people over 55. People who have worked their entire lives, paid off other people's mortgages, and who are quietly asking themselves one question. There has to be a better way to live than this. Today, I am going to show you why these towns are doing this, who they are looking for, and whether this might be the opportunity you did not know existed. Small towns across America are disappearing, not all at once, but slowly. Young people graduate, pack their bags, and move to cities chasing jobs, opportunity, and excitement. You cannot really blame them. When they leave, everything else follows. Schools close because there are not enough kids. Local shops shut down because there are not enough customers. Houses sit empty, lawns grow wild, paint peels, and entire neighborhoods fall silent. Some of these towns will not exist in 20 years. Local governments saw this coming, and they realized something important. They still had one valuable resource left: land. Lots of it. What they needed were not investors or flippers. They needed people who would stay, people who would build, participate, and care. That is where you come in. People with stable income from Social Security, pensions, or savings. People who are not chasing careers anymore. People who value peace, space, and community. People who do not need nightlife, but appreciate quiet mornings and familiar faces. This is not charity. It is survival. And for the right person, it can be absolutely life-changing. So let me tell you about some real towns where this is actually happening. Marquette, Kansas is a small town of about 600 people. It is surrounded by open prairie, wide skies, and farmland that stretches to the horizon. The town offers free residential lots to anyone willing to build a home within their guidelines. There are minimum size requirements, and utilities must be connected, but the land itself costs nothing. Property taxes here are extremely low, the kind of low that makes you do a double take when the bill arrives. Marquette sits near the Smoky Hill River, which adds natural beauty and outdoor recreation. Fishing, walking trails, quiet evenings. Wichita is about 90 minutes away, so you are not cut off from hospitals or major shopping. Day-to-day life here is calm, affordable, and safe. This is a place where people wave when you pass them on the street, where noise is rare, where nights are dark and quiet enough to hear the wind. Marne, Iowa takes small-town living to a whole new level. The population is around 120 people. That is not an exaggeration. That is practically a family reunion. Marne offers free lots to people who will build and live there full-time. Life here is extremely quiet. There is almost no crime, no traffic, and no rush. People know each other. Everyone notices when someone new arrives. You will not find big box stores or endless dining options, but larger towns with grocery stores and services are within driving distance. What you get in exchange is peace, safety, and a sense of belonging that is almost impossible to find in cities. This is the kind of town where neighbors help each other without being asked, and where community still means something. New Richland, Minnesota is larger, with about 1,200 residents, and offers a different kind of appeal. This is classic Midwestern lake country. There are 4 real seasons. Beautiful fall colors draw you outside just to look around. Fishing, hiking, bird watching, and outdoor life are a big part of daily life. The town has offered free lots and incentives through development programs, though availability can change. There are building requirements and timelines, but the lifestyle here attracts active retirees who enjoy staying busy and involved. Community events, festivals, and local traditions are common, and newcomers are usually welcomed quickly. Winters are real winters, but for many folks, that is part of the charm. Beatrice, Nebraska offers something slightly different. It is larger and more developed than many towns on this list, which makes it appealing to retirees who do not want to give up modern conveniences. Beatrice has offered free residential lots through city programs, with standard building requirements. What sets Beatrice apart is its infrastructure. There is a hospital, shopping, restaurants, and essential services already in place. You get small-town living without feeling isolated. It is a balanced option for people who want affordability and space, but also want easy access to healthcare and daily necessities. Elwood, Illinois has offered free lots in planned subdivisions, meaning the groundwork is already done. Roads, utilities, and zoning are in place, and that simplifies the building process. Elwood is located near larger employment and service centers, so residents have access to shopping, healthcare, and transportation without living in a dense urban environment. For retirees, this offers real peace of mind. You are not far from help if you need it, and you still get a slower pace of life and lower costs than big cities. It is small-town living with a safety net. Flagler, Colorado, takes you to the high plains. This is wide open country. Big skies, long views, and a kind of quiet that feels almost unreal if you are used to city noise. Flagler has used free land programs to attract people willing to embrace rural life. There is very little traffic, very little noise, and very little stress. Nights are dark enough to see the stars clearly. Life here appeals to retirees who value solitude, space, and simplicity. It is not for everyone, but for the right person, it can feel incredibly freeing. Pawnee, Oklahoma, rounds out the list. This is small-town Oklahoma living at its core. Affordable housing, strong community ties, and a slower pace of life. Free or heavily incentivized lots have been used to attract long-term residents willing to build and stay. Neighbors know each other here, people help out, community events matter. It is not flashy, but it is grounded and stable. For retirees who want to feel connected and useful, Pawnee offers a genuine sense of belonging. Now, let me be realistic with you for a minute. Free land does not mean a free house. You still have to build, and construction costs can range from around $100,000 to $250,000 or more, depending on the location and design. Weather can be extreme. Services can be far away. Specialists, airports, and major shopping often require long drives. There can also be culture shock. Small-town life is different. Everyone knows everyone. Privacy is limited. Restaurants close early. Change happens slowly. And these programs can change or disappear. Towns have limited lots and limited budgets. Anyone interested needs to verify details directly. This is not an investment strategy. You are not flipping this land for profit. This is a lifestyle decision. But for the right person, it can be incredible. Owning land outright, low property taxes, lower cost of living, a slower, quieter life. And something many folks did not realize they missed until it was gone: community. These programs exist right now. Real towns, real land, real opportunities. But they will not last forever. If you have ever thought there has to be a better way to live, this might be it. Sometimes the biggest changes start with a simple question: what if?